Welcome to DS Trucks. So guys, I am having issues with the 10-speed transmission on my 2020 F450, and I want to talk about this. If you have a new Super Duty with the 10-speed, if you're having a similar issue and you're looking to find a solution, then maybe we can all work together and figure out what is wrong. So first of all, what is going on with the transmission? So if you follow the channel, then you know that we plow snow with our trucks on the channel. And here's our 2019 F250, and recently we added our 2020 F450 to the fleet. Now with the 2019 F250, we've been plowing with our Fisher XLS 8 to 10 foot plow for a while now. And before that, we had a 15 F250, and both those trucks had 6 speeds. Never once did I have any issues with the transmissions on any of those trucks. The 6 speeds have been rock solid. They've never shifted hard. They've never felt like they missed a gear or anything. Now, fast forward to current day where we have our 2020 F450 plow installed, everything. And I noticed that when plowing snow and shifting from drive to reverse or from reverse to drive, it would engage hard. I noticed it would engage hard, but it wasn't every time. It was most shifts, not every shift, that would kind of give you a little kick when it engaged. And I didn't know if that was normal. I just kind of wrote it off as being normal, as being a characteristic of the new 10-speed. Well, that went on for a couple more snow events, and finally we got I think it was our last snow event that we got for the year. Toward the end of the night, I noticed that the wrench popped up on the dashboard, and we were headed to our last lot of the day, whatever. Then when I got to the last lot, there was a pretty profound pause between shifts from drive to reverse. And then when it finally shifted, it would shift really hard into drive and reverse, even harder than it's been doing. So a little bit strange. I wasn't really happy about that, but we finished the night. And like I said, it shifts slow. You put it in drive. It took an extra second to get into drive or reverse. And when it finally got in, it just shifted really hard. So the wrench was on. I ended up taking it to my buddy's shop, Power Stroke Tech Talk. If you haven't followed this channel yet, go check him out. Type in YouTube search Power Stroke Tech Talk with A-Rod, and you'll find one of the best places for Super Duty content, diesel truck content, and even some gas truck content. But anyway, we took the truck there. By this point, it was the next day. The wrench light turned off on the truck, and it was now shifting like it's always shifted before. It still shifted into drive and reverse hard, but it was no longer as hard. It was kind of like how it was before the wrench. So the issue, it did turn off the wrench after the night of sitting. Now when it did pop up, I did try to turn off the truck to turn off the trucks, turn it back on to see if it would turn off the wrench, which it did not. But after sitting overnight, the wrench on the dashboard was now gone. So get to a shop. He scans it with his computer, and there are some stored codes. There is a history, and it's saying something about slipping in 9th gear, and it had a whole procedure where it looked like they'd have to go ahead and change out the valve body and do all this stuff inside the transmission, which was going to be a huge fiasco. And we got ready to kind of schedule something, and then he called me or texted me and said that there's been an update. I think it was literally the same day that an update came out, and it was talking about before you install any parts, there's going to be a reprogram coming out in March. Now keep in mind, it's now March now. It's like March 4th right now at the time of filming this, but this issue actually started in like early February, mid-February, I think, mid-February, that the issue actually started. So now I've actually got a text from PowerStroke Tech Talk, and he let me know that there has been an update, just like Ford promised, early March. They came out with a reprogram, and maybe it took to early March because they had to test this reprogram and make sure it really worked or whatever, but it's kind of a good thing because according to Ford, this will fix the issue, and I will not have to go inside the transmission and have the truck down and do all the whatever they're doing, whatever needed to be done. I don't even know, but it was pretty extensive. That won't need to be done. It will be as simple as a reprogram, and there is a TSB on the topic, which is cool, and I will show you guys the TSB. So I think it should be pulled up here in the truck on my computer. So yeah, let's take a look. All right, so here we have the computer right here. Please let me turn the brightness up a bit. All right, let's see what we got here. So here is the technical information, the actual TSB, how it looks from the dealer. I actually have access to this because I work at Ford, so I get access to this, which is nice. So it says the issue: some 20 to 21 F Super Duty vehicles equipped with the 6.7 liter engine and built before 10 February 21 may exhibit an illuminated powertrain malfunction indicator wrench lamp with only diagnostic trouble codes stored in the transmission control module. The vehicle may exhibit harsh engagements, poor shift quality, loss of ninth gear as a result of the DTC being set. This may be due to software in the TCM. To correct the condition, follow the service procedure to reprogram the TCM. Action: follow the service procedure to correct the condition on vehicles that meet the following criteria: 2020 to 2021 F Super Duty, built on or before 10 February 2021 with the 6.7 liter diesel engine, illuminated powertrain malfunction indicator wrench lamp with DTC P07F6 stored in the transmission control module, may exhibit harsh shift engagements, poor shift quality, and loss of ninth gear, which is interesting because the DTC that I had did mention that ninth gear was slipping or something. It says that it should take 0.6 hours, which if for whatever reason, if you're out of warranty, that means I guess it would cost you about a half an hour. I don't know. I don't know if it would be free or not. It says warranty status: eligible under provisions of new vehicle limited warranty, service parts warranty, service parts extended service plan, which is ESP coverage. Limits policies prior approval are not altered by a TSB, whatever that means. Coverage limits are determined by the identified casual part and verified using Oasis part coverage tool, whatever. I don't know what all that means. But at the end of the day, the reason I want to talk about this is if you're having these issues, if it feels like your transmission is shifting hard into drive and reverse. And it's interesting because I do a ton of shifting in this truck, like probably an abnormal amount of shifting. And I feel like if it weren't for me doing all the shifting that I'm doing, then it might not have even noticed, or I might not even notice that there was something going wrong or something maybe needing adjustment. And I could have just went on that way for a long time without thinking about it. But because I do so much shifting into driving reverse, it actually got to the point, and I was 4-wheel drive in snow and just getting after it with the truck, really pushing the truck. And that's when the wrench came on. And I wonder if you just kind of drive one of these trucks, would that even be enough for the wrench to come on? But nonetheless, I did end up getting, some things figured out. Turns out this is a simple fix. Hopefully this fixes the issue that easily, and there's no more of anything to do. But I think this is promising. Not having to go into the transmission, having the vehicle down for an extended period of time and all that. If Ford can just do this without having to replace a ton of parts, that would be great as well. But if I'm here, while I'm here, if I can show you guys the other TSBs, I think I can do that. I'm not sure, but I will try. I think if I minimize, wait, what did it, I have to figure out how, back. Okay, if I click back, it should show me the other TSBs. Now keep in mind, I don't usually use this part of the software because I even though I have access, I really don't have a reason to be in here. But here we go. So there is a TSB for 20 to 21 F Super Duty 6.7 various fuel system DTC, unable to command PCV VCV with FDRS, built on and before. So there's just tons of these. So yeah, so maybe I'll do a separate video where I just go through all the DTCs that are out, or the technical service bulletins that are out on the Super Duties right now. But yeah, pretty interesting to see this information, and hopefully if you are having this issue, this video might be able to help you out and you can make a trip to the dealer. It always helps to have some information because sometimes the dealers will give you a runaround. A lot of times with TSBs, for whatever reason, they're not looking up the TSBs, or for whatever reason, I've been through the ringer before dealing with TSBs, and hopefully you can figure this out and get some support. And it's one of those things where you kind of need the dealer because it's all computer based, and it's like they literally have the program in order to fix it, and there's probably no other way to get the program. But anyway, guys, this is DS Trucks. My name is Sean. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Over and out.